Good morning. We are getting the side-by-side. I don't know why I keep saying we. I'm getting the side-by-side ready for rental. All the paperwork's good to go. Everything's filled out. We just got to take the flags off and then clean the windshield and just double check a few things. Make sure the first aid kit's in there. Make sure there's no trash, nothing like that. Unbuckle that. It's fueled up, good to go. And guy should be here in the next hour or so. So give me enough time just to kind of clean it up, make it look nice, and check the air pressure of the tires. Make sure that 11 psi, because around here with all the rocks we got, any more than that, we'll end up probably busting a tire. So let's go make it look pretty. And just like that, it's gone. The first few times I rented it out, I was always terrified it was just never going to come back, but I have all their information and they all signed it. Have not had any issues, so I'm happy it's gone. It's going to pay for itself this month. Tires. These are the new ones. The lug pattern's not my favorite looking, but again, they're smooth and they work good. So we got 4 new on the rear, and then the 2 drives will be, the steers will be here on Monday, but the look's growing on me. But initially they weren't my favorite. But they're smooth, so I'll take it. Had a meeting for the nonprofit with my mom with another nonprofit. Went good. Now we get to play with the toys. What we're gonna do is this. I took off the auger that I bought finally, so I'll get that working today. But what we're gonna do right now is get that on that trailer and test the height to see what we're working with. Did some research. I couldn't find the weight of the whole thing or just the box, but I could find it the truck. So the truck by itself weighs about 6,700 pounds. And then I found one of those same bucket truck, but bigger, like maybe 125 times that size, quarter of the size bigger, and that was 6,600 pounds. So by that math, we're like at 13,000 and some change, which is more than enough, which is way less than the trailers are capable of, so it's perfect. So in theory, we should be fine on weight. We should be good to go. It's just the height we're worried with now. So we're gonna load it up and see what happens. Here, yeah. Just hug this side. Get this tire to this side, and you're fine. Hug this side. Yep. You got it. Yep. If you hug that, you're fine. Yep. You got it. If I have to come on this side. That's fine. We're either 3 inches too tall, because right there we're at 1, because I'm not down. Well, so as you can see, I'm on top of the truck. We did the measurements. From the ground to their level is 108.5. From there to there is 54. That brings us to 13.6.5. No, 13.45. I got my numbers mixed up. We're allowed 13.6. So you have not there.
There's one on there that's broke.
Oh, we're allowed 2 inches. We have 2 inches of play. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take air out of the front tires to lower it down, which will lower this down, and we should be good to go. I'm gonna mock it up 100% right now. We're at 84. I bring it down to 40. We're gonna mock it up 100% right now. That way, when this goes through, I'm not in South Carolina figuring it out. So here we have it, all loaded up. 2 binders in the front axles going that way, 2 on the rear going that way, and then 2 more on the frame pulling down. When I move this cross country, I'm gonna put a chain through the front hooks and then another chain or binder through the back. So I'll have chain, binder, 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 chain. More than enough to secure it. So you can see we got tilted down like this, which is perfect. We took some air out of the tires. They're sitting like 4 psi. Strapped them down. We went and measured it. Put a level actually at the very top and measured it. We were at 13, 4 and a 16th. So we're good by 2 inches. In Texas, you're allowed 14 foot, so I'm fine in this state. Just the other 30 South states, they're 13.6. So we're still good no matter what. Now what I'm gonna do, the truck's feeling it a little bit on the overloads. But what I'm gonna do is take this to a weigh scale and get it weighed. Just checking all the straps, the tires. This one's gonna have to be swapped out, but they're all cold. The axles are cold. We're all good. Went ahead and did the scale already. I gotta do some quick math, but I think we are gonna be all good to go. We're under the height, and I believe we're gonna be all within the weight. So looks like the test run went well. Just got to give him a price, and everything works out. Next week and a half or 2 weeks, I'm going to be headed to South Carolina. Headed to hopefully I'll be headed to one of the Carolinas because that'll be a fun trip. Great news. Went ahead and did the math. We are all legal on everything. The truck itself weighs about 12,500 pounds. How it sits right now. So that gives us 3,000 pounds to play with. So even if that truck's fully loaded, I think we will still be good. Gross total right now we're sitting at 31,000 and some change. That's not an issue. Front axle we're at 5,700 pounds. I'm allowed 6,000, so we're good by 300 pounds. And then the rear axle we are at 8,000 pounds. We're at allowed 9,900, so we're 1,000 and 1,800 pounds light on that. So everything's good to go. Placement's good. It felt good. The only thing I would do, I'll probably move it forward a foot. I felt a little too far back. I felt the trailer kind of kicking out a little bit. But besides that, I think we're good to go. So I was taking the straps off, and should be 6. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This one was missing. I had absolutely no idea how or when that happened. I mean, I had it hooked up to the frame, so it was like clamped in there. And wonder when that happened. Well, we lost strap. That sucks. So on the passenger side, front tire popped off the bead, which sucks. I'm gonna get the air jack and jack that axle, or jack that tire up, and then see if we can just reset it real quick. Hopefully, it's just because it's sitting on the rim. Once I jack it up, it'll be good to go. If not, we'll just throw some lighter fluid in it or starting fluid in it and blow it up. Oh, helps turn it on. And simple as that, air pressure. So, don't have to blow it up or nothing. Just had to get it off the rim. Well, it's not super late, but I'm gonna put the dogs to bed. And I have to go shower and wash my hair because I'm getting a cut tomorrow. I'm gonna make it nice and pretty for the lady that does it. I'm a little behind on editing videos. Just not in the mood right now, but it'll be done eventually. Probably tomorrow, to be honest with you. Also have work tomorrow. Like a half day. We got the high school kids helping us with a demo job. Going around picking stuff up by hand. Basically finishing the way we're supposed to finish this week, but it's not freezing, so we can. But yeah, I'm gonna put them to bed. Good night.